There's another polysaccharide called cellulose, and this makes up the cell wall in plants, and it's very tough. Cellulose has got to be tough because plants live out in the elements, and so it needs to be structurally very sound. It is a starch, so it's only glucose units hooked together. It is a polymer, like we said, of only glucose molecules, but with this one, the glycosidic linkages differ. So there's going to be two ring forms for glucose, and there's going to be an alpha and a beta position. In this diagram, you can see up at the top you have alpha glucose. So the OH that's highlighted in yellow is in the alpha position, which would be the position that is closest to us. I'm sorry, it's in blue. And this would be its structural formula. If it is beta glucose, notice that your OH is further away. If in space, it would be on the other opposite side, and that's the beta position. So looking down at the bottom, a starch is going to have these linkages 1, 4, and they are going to be all in the alpha glucose position. So all of the OHs are going to be towards us if this were in space, which is the alpha position. When you look at cellulose, now this is not the case. Cellulose has a 1,4 linkage of beta glucose monomers. And you can see that here you have got an OH, and then here's your opposite OH. And this is making it structurally harder for our bodies to break down. So we're very capable of breaking down these alpha linkages. We are not capable of breaking down the beta linkages. And here's another picture of this closer up, and it shows you the 1,4 of your alpha glucose and then the 1,4 of your beta. Starches are helical when they're in the alpha configuration. Now, something about a helical property to a starch is like your double helix. So I think you're pretty familiar with the way a helix is. And our cellulose are very straight and they're unbranched. Some of our hydroxyl group on the monomers of cellulose can hydrogen bond with the hydroxyls of the parallel cellulose molecules. So this just says that our hydroxy group, our OH, on the monomers of our cellulose can bond with the OHs that are on the parallel ones. Enzymes that digest starch by hydrolyzing our alpha linkages cannot hydrolyze beta. Therefore, we can't break cellulose down. And a lot of our plants that we eat, lettuce, a lot of our vegetables that have got a lot of cellulose in the cell wall, it passes through our system undigested, and we call that fiber. And of course, y'all probably know that you need a lot of fiber in your diet in order to go to the bathroom. That's what they say, to keep you regular. Well, a lot of these fiber molecules are going to pass through undigested, and that's what we need in our system to keep the waste flowing. There are some microbes that some animals have in their gut. Termites, for one, because there's a lot of cellulose in wood. Cows have a lot of the particular microbe in there. We will get to that when we get to protist. You'll find out exactly which microbe it is that digests cellulose, but we don't have it. Therefore, we don't have this symbiotic relationship with it like cows do. Cows are getting the cellulose broken down, and the microbe obviously is getting food.